Ajoli de Sheng Martin Kedingati Mteka Nen West Nile TV Sawaram Kela Mangya Kudagalur Mabinu Samarum Kubangsheng Mapodwashe de la Mazongo Vila Madongo Pinu Kumae Julonga Radi West Nile Ligwa Kushwish Mutia Kudano Tani Shar Mifurua Odao Pimush Lagun Mi Odiat Madit Mi Ajumani Otish pa MTN umeko miliona par pishwako juruwotu medausis pi Uganda mayomalo. Tin shankasa busel hindu perario vya ngwen pa dumera bish oreli fario ku perario vya bish nyingate ka shundu atfansi la mazo binu kumai. Julonga Radi West Nile ni gwa kushish muti ya kudano piniketu alaka papolo ube maber lambenu weshrero madid mushoko dekri pa aradu mapol kujutela pa aradu inebi municipality magiweshu ikum lembe mapol Benson Pastore utie kulembe mazo Aradu mi West Nile unangulongu nitiyo maber niketo alaka papolo ube maber kushwish muti ya kudano lambenu weshre irombu mubedu inebi municipality madilu pa Colleen Aid Karashelo kudilu pa Youth Climate Council Uganda ishenkasario nindi pirario pa dumirabish orelifario kupirario vya bish ubedi rombu mushoku jutela banaradu kudi district matungtung nibinu Karashelo ni wesh kumkite migwa kuchwish muti ya kudano piniketu alaka papolo be maber Aweku Collins muti environment officer pinebi district local government uweshu alaka papolu utela manda eweshu makugiti Karashelo kujutela niketu jugwaku shwish muti ya kudana maber
Climate change is real and it's affecting the municipal and the district at large negatively. The most impact that is felt is the dry spell and the drought, which is affecting the crop yield and agricultural sector greatly. It is an issue that needs to be embraced and understood until the grassroots level for an action to be taken with different stakeholders, including the community as well, because they play a very key role in fighting this climate change. One of the strategies we implemented as local government is to create awareness about the importance of conserving environment, and also we try to provide seedlings for those that are interested in tree planting, such that they also be part of climate mitigation.
Ruotume Yosevia muti Jalcom out pa aradu minebi district uluang aradu nanu niya gitiyu maberi yore mipiduyen piniketu alaka papolo be maber.
My interest is to make sure that my young people understands the importance of conserving trees in our environment, because the trees we are seeing today were once planted by our parents. So we are tapping fruits from some of these trees, we are tapping shades from some of them, we are getting air that we are breathing, fresh air from them. So you realize at the end of the day, the trees are playing very important roles. Now the question is, as young people, how much are we adding value to these trees? My thinking is, part of the value addition we should be doing is by adding the numbers. When we add numbers to these trees, we maintain them, we are adding values. I'm so glad with my district of Nebi, of recent, they have started the issue of planting trees along the streets.
Rupi Onegun Davis mutie jaraticha Shell kudil pa Colleen Aid uluongu ukwayo jutala nenu niya gitiyu Karashelo itengemi kushwak ni aradu piniketu gigwag swish mutie kudano man bende ni jigu tonguyen.
call upon all of us that we really need to stand, because climate change is a cross-cutting issue currently. You cannot say that we are not concerned. Climate change affects us in a different perspective. So it is a call to us that everyone at your own personal capacity take action in a different ways. We have sustainable methods that we can use. We have currently a lot of organizations doing things on improved stove, where we can also use briquettes to cook our food. So I embrace the community to take all this initiative, and I call upon the youth to embrace this initiative and also embrace technology, because it is through the technology that we can be able to innovate ourselves.
Jemima Kasibo, Mutie coordinator Itedelupa Youth Climate Council, uwe shuru ambwenu kadhu maber, kame kwayu jutela matungtung ni nenu niya gitu karashel ni aradu, piniketu tish uwot maber.
As youths, we cannot work alone. We have a voice to share, but we need to work hand in hand with our government bodies so that what we say is actually made into action. And that is where we really advocate for partnerships as the Youth Climate Council. The Youth Climate Council is a global initiative that aims to create a platform for youth to inclusively take part in policy making internationally, nationally and regionally. Our main aim for our regional LCOI was to assess our nationally determined contributions and how youths in the West Nile are conversant with them, how their climate actions are used to help Uganda achieve these NDCs. And I can say from my perspective, this consultation has been successful, and as I earlier mentioned, it's just the start. So we hope by the end of it all, we can create a very inclusive national statement as well as a very inclusive policy document.
Dilupa Youth Climate Council utie dilu matiu kudaradu itenge migwa kushish mutia kudanu. Madilupa Colleen Aid utie dilu matiu I district Mizumbu ku West Nile ni mikungesh ni dani kumkite miketu aloka papolo be maber. Kashundwat fancy Raku Benson Pastore West Nile TV LEMB ANGEYA. Niwa kumaisha yer paju bikom oti teungupa NRM pi district mirajumani ukadu maber manda wor ndupira ya dek padu mirabish oreli fario kupira ya bish mubedi paridi stadium mushoku ubol queer mapol ni binu karashelo ni yero jutela magimaru pigi majulu jutela manyin eni nenu ni gitiu maber kutolu shwin piniketu tish uwot maber iteungupa NRM Ozima Alan utie kwa LEMB mazo. Ashalu yer paju wikom odite ngupa NRM pi district mirajumani bedu manda wondu pirarewi ya dek padu mirabish ore li farewa kupirarewi ya bish yeru kadma ber I district esha isa majubeka weshu ibang kewa LEMB ANGEYA paridi stadium kama ju yer eni Honorable Akuku Charles Anzo muti jawikom ot itaungu pa NRM majuyeru I district mirajumani uluongu tela matungtung ade kitaungu pa NRM ni nenu ni agitiu karashelu piniketu tish uwo tigi maber.
I read the constitution of the party. There are roles, there are key roles when you are in that office that you must do. My key responsibility as district chairman, NRM district chairman, is to mobilize my people of Ajumani. I will do mobilization in 3 different ways. I will do political mobilization, social mobilization, and economical mobilization. And when I was moving around the district, I initiated saving groups in all the sub-counties, because these saving groups will help us to interact. Because I even told them we are going to interact every month. We are going to do savings every month. That is my key role that I must do. The other key role that I must I must do with my people is monitoring of government projects. When you move around, there are a number of projects that are ongoing within Ajuman district, more especially our Usmir Road, which is the contractor is Rock Trust.
Honorable Iranya Jesus mutie jange jawe kom ot majiar manyente ungupa NRM udwa kufosh ni dhanu muyere i district esha mane weshu bende ni agishitiu karashelu ne miku shwak ite ungupa NRM ko government.
I know, being a member of the district executive committee in the district, my empirical work under section 17, subsection 7, clause A to G, stipulated one of the components is we are to articulate to the population the principles and policies of NRM in the district, which I think with this obligation I'm going to work very hard and mobilize the family of the party to join hands together and support NRM in Uganda and particularly in Ajuman district and the population.
Mazakpe Gloria mutie jatela pajuma megu mipakele town council ulungu jutela ni tiu karashelu mani dikiri kingi piniketu tishuot maber man bende wishitie kudanyong apier mukadu maber.
We need leaders who will help us to at least cater for all categories of the people in the country. A leader who has money is able to lead his or her people, it is okay. And that the one who is not having money, but is also able to help his or her people, it is okay. We need that kind of leaders.
Wale Jackson mutie jawe kom ot padana mutie kudabala mashon pi district mirajumani uweshu yere ni ukadu maber an bende weshu enenu ni atelete ungupa NRM district esha wotungo mabera kesha.
What I have observed in leadership, especially let me have the overview of the NRM party. This is a very good leadership structure, but the current situation is there is a lot of divisionism. We have structures, here say of NRM A, B, that kind of divisionism. There is a lot of political fragmentation. So this one, we can't work together when there is a lot of division. So there is a need of having a leader who is going to be visionary, especially looking at the vision of the party, NRM party chairperson. We all rally such that leader does not come with his or her new vision. What we like to have also in the election is creative leaders who will work for the leadership of the locals, who will have their welfare, their livelihood, and sustainability of their household. And then the last one is the leaders.
Yeru kad mabari district mirajumani pa jowi kom ot ma akuku Charles anza ubedu kuwendanu muboli rekui daga shell perabungwanu ya dek sabuni John shalo karani manano lambiyot kum I otish I district mirajumani unwangu daga shell perabura wi adek man alonya Charles unwangu adek kashindwa tfansi nzima Alan West Nile TV LEMB ANGEYA. Niwako maisha juru wotu miyish minebi madiman West Nile Diocese mbashidu inamugonga kurundi pasadeni remu utundi mijera manuangre inakasongola district ma Alfred Jawok ube wotu kuikara shell mana bishnyuti wa kitemagibe wotu kodo ajoli Alfred
Wabe wotu kogi ina mugongo amita wachiri niya wotu mina mugongo tima ber keto kawa wachiri niya ya diewi ngoma
eneme pinyola yoza eneme enenanda ngoma eneme ya pinyola yoza eneme
Dana muneno West Nile TV watie ikabero majiluongo mijera wawechi kudana mapaul ni washi niya wotu ene ber kini mwashi hako etie wotu miyu yich. Okay, Jakwat watundu imijera asupo dina Kasongola district wotu eni ebero nene dini ndo matini
for Professor, water tea maling, dano mwa gibe water maling, dano dakangwen, kuda bero, water ko gisheke maling, le memara supe, pin manyutu sign, mile memara podi pay, kum dano mwa, mongo meyotego ni dano mwa gibe water maling, anyonga penegua, mana nyonga negu dano sheke, Ibero mamungu siku timu igi
nyamego woto eni samwa chake ni tundo tini mijera woto eni te iri nenedi ajoli
woto eni te maber ukon parwot wabe woto matipu betelwiwa olude pe jongde pe mondongo kudawiya cheke wabe woti tipu parwot mungu
kai beneno West Nile TV kawoni i LEMB ANGEYA amita joli makwe wek mungu medre mugisa amita foi bende judongo paramidu teach West Nile TV afoyo pini chwako wako dano sheke eni Alfred Jawok West Nile TV Nakasongola district
Fosh ni Alfred Jawok pinikil wale maisha dani sharo mifuru wa Manuangere district mira jumani udao pingush lagu mi odiat madit mira jumani manyotu mush kabiru esha muketu kwa padano ikabiru esha iyariti minwangutuo pientela mi odiat esha begwakungo lagu ne maber onzima alan utie kulembe mazo Luagdan mabedi sharo mifuru wa Manuangere i district mira jumani utie kuluoro manshungiyo mungo pilagun mi odiat madit mira jumani mangushe dakutik man ngui nyotu ngush kaberu ni dano mi sharo esha edea grace mutie ngati ashel mabedu i sharo esha uweshu tela mi odiat madit mira jumani ubegwakungo lagun maber madwaku ngush kaberu marash ni dano makwokesha muketu kwotek igi vidiga Joffrey mutie jawi komota shell ishara mifurua uweshu edieng ikumtela mi odiat mi ajumani pidwaku lagun kago kamadano bedi iye magamketu pigemol ngushe gamdoko rash man nyotu ngush kaberu ni dano maketu kwa padano iariti minwangutuo.
I think concerning lagoon in my village, it is the old administrators who have failed to secure land for it. Because if it is a lagoon, it's supposed to be 50 meters away from the center, 50 meters, whereby they plant a tree so that that tree can consume that bad smell. But now people have all the indigenous, which the land belongs to them, they have constructed around the lagoon, even there is no access to lagoon. Even though you bring a lorry, cannot pass. So where are we going now? How are we heading? So it needs them to require or to get a fund or to get a money to go and at least push these people away from here.
Anya masol muteja tela ashel mi odiat madit mira jumani uluongu dano mishar mifurua ni kuyu kumgi man bende dayo kumtela mi odiat esha piniketu lagune kago kukama dano kwa iye.
We also regret as an institution the inconveniences lagoon is posing to the community, but we are aware to have appropriate work done so that people are protected sooner or later. That is the way back. It's just a report, or I call it a mere report because I was not in the system. There were authorities in place, and indeed I do recall such a nasty incident took place, regrettable, but it is all about who is in charge to do the needful work.
Jadita nyama oshimbende wang dano mabedi nget lagun esha ni nenu niya. Gijigu shidi nget lagun esha pien pikare mapol dano yanyi podu ilagune magam girwinyu kwa migi.
DSO in our meeting of management committee told us that there was a amount of 8 million earmarked, but that 80 million is not enough to give a complete rehabilitation and other related costs of the hospital. of the lagoon. But nevertheless, as time went on, partially rehabilitation has been done, and it remains to be completed. So the hospital management is aware about the dilapidating situation of the lagoon. To the community, we carried one sensitization program in the place called Foro Village, which is not far from the lagoon side, of about 200 meters, the village center. Then when the lagoon was constructed, we realized from the beginning there was lack of sensitization, because by standard or by policy, this lagoon should have been located far away from where people.
Kashindo tfansi nzima Alan West Nile TV LEMB ANGEYA. Kulamba ngaya mo ay bangon zima Alan otish pa MTN umiku miliona par pishu wako juru wotu miish mushidi na mugongo kudi diocese mi Uganda mayumalu ma gigluo ngubende dana mukande neno niya gibino kama leng ni miku shwak iyore palim kumukande mapol ni konyo juru wotu eni Oraku Benson Pastore ukalu lembe mazo. Otish pa MTN umiku milion apar pishwako juru wotu miish mi diocese matong pi Uganda mayumalu mubashidi na mugongo pi kwiru nindu pasadeni remo mubed ndadek pa duimira busel ore lifario kupirario vya bish majuluongo dana mukande nenu niya gimi kushwak ni juru wotu miish eni pini konyugi itenge pa yot kum shamu kumukande mapol.
On behalf of MTN, I'm honored to be with you this morning as we officially hand over our contribution of Ugandan shillings 10 million to support the Northern Cluster preparations for the year's Anglican Matters Day celebration. As a brand rooted in communities we serve, MTN believes in the power of faith to unite, inspire, and uplift. Our theme for this year's support is Together, Our Faith is Unstoppable. And today's gesture is a reflection of that commitment. We are pleased to announce a Momo Pay Code 30776 through which well-wishers and believers from across Uganda can support the cause by contributing directly to the preparation. So through this Momo code, you can send money to support the clusters of the northern Uganda for the preparations of the Mother's Day celebration. So you can send as low as 100, 200 shillings. It's free of charge. Together, these contributions represent MTN's continued dedication to stand with all Ugandans in moments of spiritual and national significance.
Of all the 6 bishops hailing from Northern Uganda Cluster Church of Uganda dioceses, we want to express our heartfelt appreciation to MTN Uganda for their enormous support towards the contribution of the organization of Uganda Matters this year 2025 by the Northern Cluster dioceses. This has come timely because earlier on I did say to the media fraternity in this region that our budget we are looking forward to service is 2.2 billion, but we charged ourselves as dioceses to pay only 20 million Ugandan shillings, meaning we have completed that, but there's a big gap. So when MTN comes to give us this help, we want to say thank you. May the Lord bless their hand, bless their company, and bless their work, that they prosper in this region, because the hand that gives is more blessed than the one which receives. But we're optimistic with their advert, now we'll receive more monies.
Kashindo Fancy Oraku Benson Pastore West Nile TV LEMB ANGEYA. Adwa kufoshiri desheng matini ngati miteka na West Nile TV watundi ajiki pale mbangaya miyenga maeni mabini shenkasi ya Shell ni tundu shenkasa busiel nyenga teka shindu atfansi imedirika na West Nile TV kuyuma polu mbinu Enshal Street Talk Wiso Time Movie Time Man Nile Cause mabinu sawa Shell mirutheni dogiri maber.